Words about books, Ben.
It's words about books, Nate.
It's the end of Nate's Nightmare November. Are you sad?
For all the Hulk Hogan, I still didn't have to do a ton of reading like I did in October, so that was great.
It is.
Would
It
let
is pretty
you do
nice.
all the work again.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you said that because I have a follow up to this episode as a bonus on our Patreon, Ben.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So I'm doing extra work for this podcast.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
You do extra work for other podcasts.
Pretty sure I just uploaded 2 episodes.
Talking about Tolkien is its own thing, Ben. That's how this works.
Okay.
All right, Ben. So I've got my notes, and I know that you would call foul if I talked about something that I read a long time ago, which is why I have spent the last month rereading 244 chapters of Naruto.
Oh, God. Is this why you were asking me for the Shonen Jump link?
Yes.
Now, does that there have to be more chapters than that, right?
That's just part 1, Ben.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That's just part 1. Now, back in the day,
part 1 cover, is that like up to Shippuden or
right before Shippuden? Is that how you say that?
Shippuden. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. No, it's right before that time skip. So he's at his youngest and most fucking annoying this entire time.
Yeah. So we're talking about Naruto, I guess. Naruto, the manga by, and I'm freestyling this, Kishimoto Musashi.
Sure, I don't do the about the author. I'm not going to look that up. But I did look up. It's a manga published between 1999 and 2014.
I was there.
I don't think I started catching on to it until 2005.
It was
I think the anime came over here around that time, translated. Maybe.
It was one of the original lineup of the American Shonen Jump magazine.
Oh, wow.
It was that, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, wow.
Yu-Gi-Oh, I think.
Was Bleach on there?
I don't think Bleach was originally in the magazine. I think Bleach is a little newer. Could be wrong. I think Bleach is just a few years newer.
So, yeah. I will say that I initially watched it and then I realized that watching it is not the way to go. It goes so goddamn slow, especially if it's an episode a week. And that's not even counting the like millions of filler arcs.
We're getting into I haven't done anything with I still read manga and I still learn Japanese, but I haven't done any podcasting with it in quite a long time. But if I remember right, the Naruto anime, I feel like the animation holds up. But
I've
it
seen
was
some things
fillery.
that maybe didn't.
Maybe
but
didn't.
Yeah, there were a lot of filler arcs from what I saw.
Yeah.
And it goes...
I have to look up his name because if it's not Musashi, I'm going to be saying Musashi, and I'm afraid that's just the sword guy.
Well, while you do that, I read it
Masashi.
all the way.
Not Musashi. Masashi.
There you go.
I was like, that doesn't sound right. It can't be Musashi. He'd have to make a samurai.
Yeah, for those who don't know but still clicked on this anyway, thank you. We got your view. It's a ninja manga.
It's a ninja manga. It's about a young boy who's going to ninja school.
He's gonna become a child soldier in a ninja school.
To be fair, that
So,
is how ninjas did it. You
that is
started
fair.
as a child soldier and you worked your way up to an adult soldier.
So I read the original scans up until I think it the website that I was using was shut down or stopped uploading scans right around the time that the Shinobi World War arc started, which is apparently the last third, and I heard it sucked, and I kind of fell out of it anyway. So I was like, that's fine. It's perfect time to get off that train.
I fell out of it in the Chunin exam
That's fair.
because it never ended.
Because it's literally 2 arcs in my
Yeah.
notes. It goes on forever and it squanders a lot of potential, Ben.
I have a problem, and I've talked about this elsewhere amongst people who know what these words mean. But I don't think I care for the shonen battle genre.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think I there's a very particular flavor of it I like, and it is the Dragon Ball wacky martial arts kung fu movie thing. And other than that, I'm not really into it. All these other systems and things, I wasn't into. Though I will say, Masashi Kishimoto, he can draw hands like nobody's business. That guy spent so much time drawing hands in so many strange positions. Like he took like most people have a hard time drawing hands, and he was just like, I'm gonna make that the focal point, is complicated hand poses. And he did. And
He
now
did.
I don't think he draws anymore. I think he quit drawing.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him. I think I don't know. How much does a manga artist make?
Depends on how successful they are. He probably made a good chunk.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, for the amount of stress they undergo, I would
It's
want to make a fucking
probably
mint.
relative to how much money he's made for the economy of Japan, probably not enough when it went to his pocket, but I'm sure he does okay.
Okay. So let's dive in, Ben. So it's a ninja manga. So you're expecting our main characters wear like black, or maybe since all the fights are mostly in forests, it'd be like camouflage, right?
He talked about this.
Did he?
Yeah, he does an interview. He talked about this in an interview.
Why our main character wears bright orange?
Yeah,
has bright bleach blonde hair you can pinpoint from like 2,000 feet away.
Because it's
did he say why?
Hunting season year round. No, it's because it was like purely design reasons.
It's recognizable.
Yeah, he thought
It'll
it would
stand out.
He wanted it to purposely contrast, because Naruto is not. He's an outsider amongst his ninja village.
Pretty much everyone else in ninja world wears like darker colors because they're going into battle and they want to blend in, and he's wearing bright orange.
Yeah. No, he talked about it. It was purely a character design thing. He did like one shot before this. I know he also plays with he had the goggle thing going on for a while too.
Like Naruto. Really? Because he immediately takes those off to put on his headband, his ninja headband.
The headband wound up being iconic. I mean, they've sold so many stupid headbands at Hot Topic.
Hell yeah. This is everywhere at Hot Topic back in the day. It might even be now. I haven't been to Hot Topic in a long time.
Well, I think Boruto's still going.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it's still out there. It's still making money. It ain't One Piece. Of the big three, the Bleach, One Piece, Naruto.
It's second place ain't bad.
It was second place. Second place ain't bad. Yeah.
Yeah. At least it got an ending, unlike Bleach, which got fucked.
I feel like they're going back and doing it. I feel
Why
like
bother?
there's more Bleach coming
We already
out.
have Super Heaven. Who cares?
Hey, you're preaching to the choir, man. I like I said though, I don't think it's for me. I don't think I like this genre.
No.
So,
And weirdly enough, Naruto's stuck with me. I didn't give a shit about Bleach. I didn't care about most of the shit that I watched, actually.
well, I think maybe
I
it's
don't
like
even care all that much about One Piece.
everybody has like one because they're made for 14-year-olds. Shonen Jump
That
is
might
aimed.
be fair. Everyone has one.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
has one that just kind of sinks its hooks into you.
Shonen
And
Jump is
then
aimed
you grow
at
up, you get a
junior high school.
podcast.
Yeah, that's the male aging process, right? Yeah, no, because Shonen Jump is aimed at uh, Japanese junior high school boys.
Yeah,
And it has
I'm a quarter of one of those things and two of those other things at one point in time. So
it has an audience well outside of that. It has titles in it that are well outside of that. If you want to hear a lot about Shonen Jump, you could check out Isekai Sensei Sama's podcast, Shonen Jumping the Gun, available wherever you get your podcasts. They know so much about Shonen Jump now. I might as well just refer you over there. But I do think, like, yeah, you're kind
you
of really
finish
only
this episode first, though. I put in
yeah,
the
you got to
work
finish
to
this
read
episode.
all this. Yeah.
I waited till 10 minutes in to plug it, so we got the download.
There you go.
But yeah, no, I think really you're only supposed to really like get into one of these things, and then you do notice as you age, like as I'm approaching. I've still got a few years, but I'm uncomfortably close to my 40th year on this planet, and I have started to notice that these shonen manga, it's kind of the same thing over and over and over and over.
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
So, I do think it's just pick one for your generation and go. And for the last 3 generations, that's been One Piece.
I don't know what they're going to do when that finally ends.
The economy of Japan will notice. When
Yeah, I'm going to say it'll probably go as long as The Simpsons. They'll both just keep going forever. We're just going to keep pumping this machine.
I don't think Oda's got it in him. I don't think Oda's got another decade in him.
We'll replace him, just like we replaced the people who wrote The Simpsons.
I think it'll work just as well.
Yeah, we'll have 10 years of zombie One Piece. Can't wait. So, on to Naruto, Ben.
On to Naruto.
Long ago, there was a gigantic fucking 9-tailed demon fox who's just destroyed the village of Konoha, Ben. And the leader, the 4th Hokage, sacrificed his life to defeat the fox and sealed away inside of a newborn. And his dying wish was that this baby would be celebrated as a hero of the village. We later learned that was Naruto's dad, the 4th Hokage.
I was gonna say he looked exactly like him, so it wasn't a big mystery. But yeah,
and also his mom died on that same night, and Naruto was repaid by 12 years of being shunned and outcast and despised by the village. So
I remember
really great job. It was his dying wish, and you fucked it up.
Even as a teenager reading Naruto, I remember having a reaction of just how this is a story that only makes sense in Japan, because Naruto is hated by this village, right? He's an outcast. He's an orphan. He's treated like shit. Everybody hates him because
he's got a demon fox in him.
He's got a demon fox in him. And so he resolves himself to become their president.
Yes. He resolves to become the Hokage so that people will like him.
It should be the start of a villain arc. Yeah. But in Japan, that's just how one heeds the call of civil service.
I still can't get over the fact that the 3rd Hokage, he actually retired. He was the only one who ever did, and he was like, "All right, I guess I'm president again. My first act is all right. Raise your hand. Who here thinks Naruto is a piece of shit baby? Yeah. All right. Fuck him. I'll put him up in an apartment, and like, that's it. That's all I'm doing. He'll have access to food and shelter. Sometimes that food will be rotten. Fuck him. We will later learn he had a godfather, and a lot of people really liked his dad, and no one stepped up to the plate.
Yeah. We've talked about this before, though I'm sure this was planned. Like, I'm sure the fourth Hokage being Naruto's father was planned, and I'm sure all this was
Yeah.
planned. But they do write it
They're
a week at a
literally
time.
the only blonde-haired characters
Yeah.
that I can even think of. Yeah.
Tsunade has blonde hair.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Forgot about her.
Do you
even
know
though she's
that
the fifth?
I get to say this to you? I don't get to, because a lot of anime people already know this, but you know, Naruto is actually based on an old, like, folk story.
He based a lot of things on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Jiraiya, Orochimaru, and Tsunade. How do you say her name?
Tsunade.
Tsunade. I'm not gonna. That's
Tsunade.
not happening. Tsunade.
Naede.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
it's based on Gallant Jiraiya, or I don't know how they translate it. I've seen it translated as Gallant Jiraiya.
Yeah.
Naruto.
Yeah, I know about that.
Naruto is, like all good manga characters, I believe, a food.
I wouldn't be surprised
Naruto,
because he loves ramen.
Yeah, because Naruto Uzumaki means spiral.
Yeah, I learned that when we're
from
reading
Uzumaki. And Naruto Uzumaki is, I think, the fish cake that has the spiral in it that goes in your ramen.
Ah.
Yeah. I think he's the only one named after a food.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else who is.
But that's a big...
That's why they're all lame.
That's a nod to Toriyama, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, did Toriyama start that? Because all of Frieza's henchmen are like fruits, and then the Saiyans are all vegetables.
I've told you this before, right? But the Japanese word for vegetable is yasai. So he just flipped the characters. Saya, yasai.
God damn it.
And that's why.
God damn it, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's why all the Saiyans are vegetables.
God damn. All right, well, now we know.
That's what I love. There's this whole alpha male culture around people who grew up with Dragon Ball Z, and they're like, oh, is Dragon Ball Super so dumb and cartoony and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, if you guys knew some of the jokes in this show.
Vegeta and his brother Tobble, Veggie Tobble, yeah.
Yep. What was that?
Naruto's got a weird level of technology, too. They can, like...
They
know about like cells. They know about cells. they can like look at cells under a microscope, but like they don't have guns.
Walkie-talkies.
I think they eventually. Yeah, they have walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
They don't have guns that I know of. But there is a chakra Gatling gun in Boruto.
He specifically said in an interview about the level of technology is he wanted it to feel kind of modern, but no guns. Specifically, no guns, no modern weaponry, because he wanted to have the martial arts ninja fights.
Yeah, it's weird. I kind of like it. It is both modern and ancient. Also, for some reason, we're in a feudal society.
Are they?
Yes, they have daimyo.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Outside the ninja cities, yeah. I kind of like it. Japan does that weird retro future thing. They do that pretty well.
Yeah,
I think it's because
I didn't even think about it in my first read through.
Yeah, yeah, but it is strange looking back.
So yeah, Naruto's an outcast. He's in Ninja Academy. He's failed for the third time to graduate. But everyone's the same age as him, so I guess he went into the academy earlier, I guess? Because he's the same age as Sasuke. Sasuke isn't 2 years younger than him.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think it would eventually be an advantage to Naruto to just be bigger than the other kids.
Yeah. Yeah, he's 18 and they're all 12.
Yeah. No, but Sasuke
So
is like the perfect student, the cool, but he's also an orphan.
yeah, a lot of
If
orphans here.
if you want to be powerful, you're gonna have to kill your parents.
Or your parents need to die for your tragic backstory.
Unless you're Boruto, then don't kill your parents. Because I know them now.
Naruto needs to pass this test, Ben. He needs to create a clone of himself. He needs to create 3 of them. He creates one who has some sort of illness and dies. Looks like shit. So he fails. But luckily, there's a secret hidden test, according to Shady Guy, who's like, all you have to do is break in to the Hokage's house and steal this scroll and learn this technique. And he does that. And apparently, it's real easy to defeat the Hokage, Ben. You just need to turn into a sexy naked lady.
Yeah, I do remember Sexy no Jutsu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He combines that with his shadow clones later and just has a wave
Harem no
of
Jutsu.
sexy naked ladies. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. That's it's the times, you know. Dragon Ball was worse, so I can't judge.
Yeah, that is true. Dragon Ball is actually worse.
It's much worse.
And it doesn't get much better from there. I still hate that fucking great guy from My Hero Academia. That guy can fucking die. I wish he did, Ben. I wish he did. I wish he got stepped on and his head
He'd like
cracked open.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, he probably got like a happy ending, and I don't like that, and I hate him, and I don't respect the person who drew My Hero Academia as a result. Anyway, Naruto learns shadow clones, and I'm still not sure if like they're real or if they're like fakes, because oftentimes they'll say something like, which one's the real one? But in this first like chapter, they're like, oh, they're all real.
So my understanding,
they're all flesh and blood.
And I don't know anything about Naruto, but this is a thing that comes up in a lot of Japanese stuff. The and in anime, it probably has come up a lot more frequently since Naruto, but the idea of there being a duplicate that is an illusion, and then a duplicate that actually has substance, and these shadow clones. This is a secret technique because they create clones with substance, and my understanding is they're all essentially him, though I guess Naruto Prime is sort of the
Naruto Prime,
the issuing directive force, but like theoretically they could all act on their own if they needed to, but they never fight each other. It's never going to turn into that.
They do fight each other when they're tricked into fighting each other. We'll get to that in a moment. First, Iruka, Naruto's sensei, Ben, his mentor, the one guy who even likes him even a little bit, is going to have to tell you his tragic backstory as he gets a giant kunai to the back, Ben.
I forgot it was a giant kunai.
It was gigantic. It was humongous, Ben.
Wasn't it a shuriken?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess it's shuriken. You're right.
Yeah,
kunai's the knife.
You gotta really weave it up. You know, use the proper terminology.
Yeah, my bad. So it was a giant one in his back. And he was like, no, Naruto, I need to tell you my tragic backstory. So it turns out his parents were killed by so he knows what it's like to be Naruto. Naruto just needs someone who can look out for him and maybe take a shuriken to the back for him. And Naruto repays the favor and kicks the shit out of this guy and saves the day. We did it. Tragic backstory worked out, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a filler episode. We're just going to skip that.
I thought you were reading the comic.
Yeah, it was a filler issue where you meet Konohamaru. Filler chapter, like chapter 2 is like, all right, this isn't super important. So now we're going to get divided into 3-man cells, Ben. You got Naruto, the biggest fuck up. Sasuke, the greatest person in class, and also he's so hot and everyone wants his brooding ass.
Also an orphan.
Also an orphan. And then you got Sakura, the girl. That's her thing.
That is kind of her thing.
She
becomes a healer because that's what girls are allowed to do.
That is also true.
That's the role you're allowed to play in the party.
And so she also has a really loud inner monologue that eventually will stop happening because it's terrible.
I feel like, and I could be wrong here, everyone hates her.
Because she does nothing. She
Yeah,
literally, I can remember one fight she participates in where she was any good. And it's not in part 1, spoilers.
Yeah, I feel like everyone in the fandom hates Sakura.
They didn't give her anything to do. So they meet their new leader and trainer, Kakashi, Ben.
His name is Hatake Kakashi, which is, his last name first. And it means...
sorry, I'm an American.
It means scarecrow in a wheat field.
Okay. Why?
I didn't name him. I guess they thought he looked kind of like a scarecrow with his spiky hair and, how
it does kind of look like his entire body is leaning to one side because of the way his hair is, and he only has one eye revealed.
And he thinks it's appropriate to read porn in front of children.
Hey, we're getting to that. So he's like, all right, first impressions. Hate all of you. All right, so here's the plan. There are 27 graduates. Very lucky, by the way, that 27 graduated and we could all have 9 3-man cells.
Naruto's like, I know.
Yeah.
I know. It doesn't always go that way, does it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it
I'm
didn't go that way.
President.
It didn't go that way the last 2 years because someone kept failing. Anyway.
George W. got a C average, and he became the greatest president in this country. Naruto is modeling
and he's already got
career.
a Dick Cheney. Sasuke's right there.
He's president right now. As this is running. I guess Bill Clinton was technically president.
Yeah,
right?
Bill Clinton at the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, boy. You talk about being in nursing school 15 years ago. I just realized I was reading Naruto
Old as shit.
While Bill Clinton was president.
Yeah, I didn't know about it until George W.'s second term, so that's just me. So, we've got a test. I got 2 bells, all right? You get a bell, you pass. You don't get a bell, you fail. Simple. You got to come at me with the intent to kill me. Break! And so Naruto, being Naruto, and realizing that this is a shonen manga, is like, I'm going to fight you one-on-one like a man, straight up. And Kakashi is like, well, hold on. I need to pull out my porn book. Extrasensual perception. There's a cyborg in this, Naruto. It's pretty awesome. I'm reading the part about they're in this restaurant and all the food is like really weird. It's pretty great. Anyway, you can attack me at any point that you want. And so he effortlessly
just know I will be hard.
He does stick his finger in Naruto's butt. So he just effortlessly beats the crap out of Naruto. Or really, he makes Naruto beat himself up because he uses the shadow clones, and then Kakashi just replaces himself with a clone, and then all the clones start fighting each other, thinking that one of them is Kakashi in disguise, so he's just beating the shit out of himself.
These innocent bumpkins won't slaughter themselves.
Well, you might be able to find a way to make them.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, it is an adult man versus children, and this adult man was in the ninja CIA.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is a one-sided ass whooping. Naruto falls into some traps over and over. Sakura gets hit with a illusion spell. That's genjutsu for anyone who cares, because I will probably use that. And then Sasuke shoots a fireball at him. He's like, "Oh, I guess I can't read my porn book to fight this one. Guess I won't know what Will's gonna do to track down that cyborg." All right, and then he takes out Sasuke easily as well. And turns out, Ben, the meaning was teamwork. You were supposed to work as a team to maybe get one of these bells. Why were there only 2 bells? Well, guess what? Sometimes you have to sacrifice a companion. That's what can happen.
That's teamwork.
Yeah. One of you has to sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Naruto and Sasuke know something about that. Well, Sasuke, you don't know yet that your brother is secretly a good guy for killing your entire family. Naruto, also, I guess you don't know that was your dad who did that stuff. You just kind of think the village hate. Look, none of you know it yet. Well, Sakura, you're not going to know it at all. But none of you know it yet, but, like, you got to make sacrifices sometime. Anyway.
It's weird that they didn't tell him any of this.
Yeah, it is like, weird. It's also weird that, like, any of the people who may have liked Naruto's dad or like Naruto's own fucking godfather wouldn't be like, yeah, I'll raise him for a little bit. You know, like,
also,
I'll
like, what does he learn
something.
in school that he doesn't know that the 4th Hokage had a kid named Naruto?
I think that the idea is that they hid that he had a kid. I don't know how they hid that because his wife would be super
has a daughter
pregnant.
named Chelsea.
Yeah. So maybe the official story is that night his wife died while in labor and the kid also died. But then this weird kid who looks very much like the 4th Hokage also appeared around that time. And he's the only blonde person in the village at that time.
I always wonder in anime if hair color is like the music in a musical. You know how whenever you're watching a musical and instruments start playing and you're like, do they hear the instruments? Am I to understand they're actually singing in reality, or like what's going on here? That's how hair color in anime works. It's like you all seem to see each other as Japanese, but you don't. Yeah, so I've never known that. I've never like, because I guess do they refer to him as being blonde? I guess they do a couple of times.
Yeah, that's a good point, because Japanese hair is incredibly black.
Well, and it's like Sailor Moon, right? Not like one of those girls, literally one of them has black hair. And I've heard about foreigners living in Japan where it's like, you know, if you're like me, if you have red hair and you try to go to public school in Japan, like you have to get a doctor's note that says that's your natural hair color because it's against the dress code to color your hair. And you don't look like, you know, you're not fitting the uniform standard we're trying to produce here. And yeah, I've always wondered about that.
Well, anyway, they pass, Ben. They pass because Kakashi is like, all right, you have one more chance. I'm going to arrive after lunch, but no one feed Naruto. He's a bitch. Okay, bye. But they feed him, Ben. And he's like, well, yeah, that was against the rules, but it's about teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Is there a reason we have to guess that it's about teamwork?
Yeah, because if you don't have it, you're not going to get it.
Well, couldn't you just have told us that?
No.
And then we'd have worked as a team? Like, why do we have to, like, puzzle it out?
No, you have to puzzle it out. You have to learn the hidden meaning behind things as a ninja.
So is there a hidden meaning behind extrasensual perception?
I don't know. I haven't read the book yet because Sasuke interrupted me.
I just would have thought a ninja of your caliber could, you know, reach climax while fighting children. I mean, we laugh.
Class is dismissed. Bye.
We laugh, right? Like, that's a ridiculous thing to say, but, like, that's what's happening here, right? Like,
all right, Ben, the land of waves. Welcome to the land of waves, Arc, Ben.
Okay.
They're currently taking shit jobs to like retrieve cats and stuff. Something you definitely hire ninjas to do. And Naruto is like, these jobs suck. You suck. I want a better job. And they're like, all right, how about you protect this drunk bridge builder? Yeah, it's a Class C job, but it turns out it's really going to be a Class B job because he lied about the danger they're going to face, Ben.
I don't need you to tell me about B jobs, okay?
Yeah, not around these
Kakashi-
children anyway.
Kakashi, I don't want you to assign me a B job, okay? I'm not even really that keen on a C job.
How about an A job?
I think I got one of those during the last test.
They got this job, right? They gotta protect this drunk bridge builder, escort him back to his home country, and watch him while he builds this bridge.
Okay.
But a local mobster who is a billionaire with a B. There are billionaires in Naruto world, and just like in our world, they fucking suck. And this guy is like, hey, I don't want this bridge to be completed because I am a marine transport billionaire guy. So if I control your transport, I basically just run your country. And I guess your country didn't have a military to begin with, so this was a real easy takeover for me. So if this bridge completes, suddenly all the trade is going by land, not by marine transport.
There's a lot of bridges. We still have boats.
Well, this is a big old bridge. A big bridge. And you
Right,
know
but
what? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Let's kill this drunk bridge builder.
Okay.
So he sends
Well, I'm
in...
not going to let you do that because I'm being paid by somebody else. Now, if it's anything like historical ninjas, do you have money? What are you going to offer me to not protect this bridge builder?
Nope. Instead, he's going to hire other ninjas.
Okay.
Whatever the equivalent of a Ronin is for ninjas, that's what these are. Because they have defected from their home country.
Oh my god.
Is there a...
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Ronin?
what oh boy.
They call them missing nin, but like...
I do not know. If there is a word for that, I do not know.
Well, this is Zabuza.
Do they cross out the thing on their headband?
Yes. I
saw
don't know why they even bother keeping the headband, but yes,
I saw
he does.
in one of the latest ones that in Boruto has the leaf crossed out on his headband now.
And he's also missing an eye.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Put some hair on his chest.
Well, but we do know, canonically, eye transplants are pretty easy to do in this world.
They are.
So you can get
Kashi
another
has one of those eyes.
Yeah.
And eyes are a big fucking deal. They never shut the fuck up about these fucking eyes.
Oh boy, the contact lens industry profited greatly from this show.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it did.
I have seen so many like Sharingan eye contacts and like whatever the purple ones are and
Or purple ones? Oh yeah, the fucking Renegon.
no, those
That's
are
not
white.
until much later. No, that's the Byakugan that is white, sir.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Zabuza first sends the Demon Brothers. Anyway, they get their asses kicked. Kakashi wipes them out. Next, Zabuza is like, I gotta go deal with them myself. And also, I'm pretty sure I am the voice of Spike from Cowboy Bebop. Let's do this.
I've never seen an episode of Naruto in English.
So he is like, and that's just all based on memory. I haven't seen Naruto in English for like 20 years. So his thing is he creates mist and then he stabs you. So he's gonna try to do that, and it turns into a fight, Ben. And he disables Kakashi, and so Sasuke and Naruto have to work together to free him. By the way, Sakura doesn't do anything. She stands by the bridge builder. I just thought I'd point that out. And so then Kakashi pulls out his Sharingan, Ben, his eye. His fancy eye with 3 extra pupils, and also it can hypnotize you, and also it is magic, and also it can copy everything that you do, Ben.
Oh, no.
All right, so Kakashi kicks his ass, but before he can land the final blow, Zabuza gets hit by a bunch of giant fucking needles. And apparently this is a hunter ninja whose sole purpose is to hunt down missing ninja. You keeping track of this? We can draw a diagram afterwards if you need to.
No, there's a lot of different kinds of ninja.
Thanks for tracking him down. I'm going to go destroy his body. Peace out. And Kakashi collapses. They make it to the land of waves. And he's like, I just realized something. I'm pretty sure that hunter ninja was a fake. Because they would have just destroyed his body right there. And you know what? We need to do some training because Zabuza is coming back. Training montage. Everyone start walking up trees.
Okay.
That's how you're going to control your chakra, which is our version of ki, or magic, or mana.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those.
Too much chakra output, you'll put your foot through the tree, which is what Sasuke does. Too little, and you'll just kind of fall off the tree, which is what Naruto does.
That's my problem.
Yeah, that is my problem as well.
Yeah.
I keep trying it, and I keep falling.
Yeah.
I haven't learned to control the chakra release in my foot yet.
I'm close. There. Yeah, I'm close.
I think I'm not doing the correct hand signs. Like, whooshah, whooshah.
Yeah.
Sakura does it immediately because she has really good chakra control, and also we don't care about your training arc. Go away.
Yeah, please be done. Yeah, please.
Yeah, you don't need any more training. Here's a knife. Go hang out with the bridge builder. Call me if you need anything.
Have you ever thought about being a nurse? Have you ever thought about being a nurse?
It's not a professional
Sakura?
degree anymore.
Oh, I heard that.
Sorry, we can't give you student loans for the amount that you might get if you were a chiropractor. A real profession for real doctors.
Well, it's not like we need them. It's not like we have a national shortage.
Yeah, no. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Most schools are thinking like, maybe we need to lower our standards.
Sounds like
That's
a win.
what I want. That's the kind of person I want injecting me with shit. I hope I hit you in the muscle.
We're all fucked.
Yeah, yep, we're
It
fucked.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I live to 50 in this economy, I've made it, buddy.
Oh, and Sakura does on multiple occasions go like, maybe we should just go back home. Like maybe we need to get better, more skilled ninja. And Kakashi's like, this guy and also this country are going to die if we do that.
Didn't raise child soldiers to retreat.
Yeah.
You're here to take the bullets. And if you can't take them good enough, Konohamaru's right back there waiting to replace you on the front line.
He's only 7, but I like the cut of his jib.
You can hold a gun. Well, we don't have those.
You can hold a knife.
He can throw one of our smaller shurikens.
And he can take a few shurikens as well. That's really what we need.
Yeah.
So, finally, Naruto completes his training, and then he passes out and takes a big old nap. He'll later wake up to beat up some mobsters. Meanwhile, Zabuza has returned with Haku, who was that person pretending to be the hunter ninja. And this time he's like, I've got a good plan. I'm going to make an even thicker fog, so even your stupid eye can't see me. Yeah.
Everybody thinks Fog Cloud is going to be a good spell to prep, but it's never a good spell to prep.
Well, he's prepped double Fog Cloud, Ben.
Yeah, but you guys never try to stealth. You always want to try to fight in the fog cloud, and then it doesn't work.
Well, that's what he's going to do, because that's what he trained to do.
That's stupid.
So he stabs Kakashi right in the hand. He missed all of his vital organs and also failed to kill the bridge builder. Oopsie. Meanwhile, Haku is fighting Sasuke and Naruto. At first, Haku uses like a magic ice mirror thing, and Sasuke's trapped in the middle. And Naruto's on the outside, and he's like, okay, we could do this. He can attack from the outside, I can attack from the inside. Naruto, why are you here? Why did you come inside of here? What are you doing? Because Naruto is kind of a dumb shit, and he will constantly fuck everything up over and over again. Which may be why I liked My Hero Academia at first, because the main character has to be smarter and more tactical because his power is kind of shit for him.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the... I think I've joked on another podcast that every generation has its Monkey King.
And that's...
Like we had
Naruto
Goku, and they have... Well, I think it's Luffy for this generation.
Well, yeah, the Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah. It's not subtle. And when you see his like ascended form or whatever now, it looks like a version of the Monkey King. But
Isn't that Chinese though?
Yeah, but isn't
I guess
most
Japan
of
does
Japan's
that a lot.
culture?
Yeah.
That's not a knock. I'm just saying. Yeah, isn't that Chinese? Well, isn't Zen Buddhism Chinese? Isn't most of the architecture Chinese? Isn't the writing system Chinese? And yeah, but I think that's the trope they kind of go for, is like everybody likes the tough dumb guy with a heart of gold.
Well, that's what they're trying here, because he's a big dumb fucking idiot, but he really loves his friends, not his family. He doesn't have family.
This was the thing I never got. They don't like him.
No, but eventually they might.
This is why I think I ultimately tuned out, because it's like we spent 7 years looking for Sasuke because that was his best friend and he needs to help him, and it's like, no, he hated you.
Yeah, Sasuke sucks. I always thought, like, okay, we're gonna find him and then what? Execute him for treason? Because he is committing high treason, right? But no, that's not his ninja way. He's gonna pardon him like Gerald Ford pardoned Nixon.
We'd be living in a different country entirely if Gerald Ford hadn't have done that.
Haku beats the shit out of them. He's super fast inside those mirrors. He's so fast that it looks like he's in all the mirrors at once. And this awakens Sasuke's own Sharingan, Ben. Because he is an Uchiha. I'm going to say it like that because it makes me laugh a little bit. So he's starting to catch on to Haku's movements. And Haku's like, well, shit. I can't get him, but I can get Naruto. Because he's slower and stupider. And so Sasuke's like, oh my god, I gotta save Naruto. And he does by taking so many fucking needles to the body. Naruto's like, what, why'd you do that? And Sasuke's like, yes, Ben, I hate you. I hate you so much. And as I die, I need you to hear my tragic backstory. You see, my brother, he killed my entire family. So I'm going to spend my entire life, but now I'm going to die. I can murder my brother.
Aren't you dying?
And this makes Naruto really mad and awakens the nine-tailed fox demon inside of him. And he punches Haku really hard in the face.
Yeah, that's often the most effective strategy.
Yeah, he punches him so hard it shatters the mirror and also his mask. And he realizes, hey, you're that boy who I thought was a girl because you were cross-dressing from earlier. What? So he doesn't kill Haku, but Haku is like, no, I need you to kill me because I failed in my mission And Naruto's like, there's got to be another way. He's like, there is no other way. Here, hold on. Let me tell you my tragic backstory. You see, I have genetic powers to manipulate ice. That's bad from where I'm from. So I murdered him, and then I could use someone. Dad started piece of Zabuza be a weapon. And so that's why I love me some Zabuza. And now that I can't be a good weapon for him anymore, I'm garbage. So I need you to kill me.
Okay.
And Naruto's like, all right, I will reluctantly do this, even though I am a ninja.
Yeah,
Kind of assume that murder is going to be on the table.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're
time.
13 now. Be a man.
Yeah.
Kill that kid.
But just then, over on the other side of the bridge, turns out Kakashi can summon dogs? Ninja dogs, Ben. And that cut from earlier, Zabuza is just covered in Kakashi's blood. And so they get him even through the mist, Ben.
Yeah.
And he powers up a bunch of lightning into his jab. He's gonna jab him with lightning, Ben. And Haku's like, wait a minute, Naruto. I just found another way that I can still be useful and die at the same time. And he jumps in front of Kakashi's attack, takes that lightning right to the entire abdominal cavity.
This is really a win-win for everyone.
He's dead, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Zabuza is like, thanks, bro. I got this. And Kakashi kicks his ass anyway. And stabs him multiple times in both of his arms so he can't move them.
Huh. But he didn't kill him.
No, because then the mobster shows up. And he's like, psych, double cross. I was going to double cross you anyway, but now I can just kill everyone at once with my army of goons. That's what we're calling them.
If you had an army of goons, why did we hire ninjas?
Because he's a billionaire, but he didn't get that way by shelling out for ninjas, you know?
Fair.
he got that way by just buying off-the-shelf samurai and goons.
I mean, that sounds like a daimyo.
So, but he's not. He's a billionaire. He wears a modern day suit when everyone else is wearing feudal Japanese stuff. It's really weird. He would be
middle caste if it's still like shogunate.
Yeah, but in the land of waves, he's top dog. Anyway, Zabuza, the guy starts kicking Haku in the face, who's dead, and Naruto has an impassioned speech like, don't you even care? And Zabuza starts crying like a bitch. He's like, shut up. I'll go die to avenge my comrade, even though you were the ones who killed him.
That's what we call a win-win-win.
Win-win.
Yeah.
So he goes in there with a knife in his teeth, and he stabs the shit out of Billionaire Man, and I think he even like bites his throat out.
I hate that. And I have an unpopular opinion. I hate the blade in the mouth thing. I think it's stupid.
What, you don't like Zoro from One Piece and his stupid fucking... I hate that too.
I hate it.
I'm like, why do you have a third blade? I don't understand when that would ever be useful or practical.
It makes a little more sense in the Looney Tunes world of One Piece. But like, when it's supposed to be like a serious moment in a more serious anime where they're like, I'm showing you my dedication to fight on, that I'm going to take the blade in my mouth and I'm going to run in there and I'm going to get my face kicked in because that doesn't work.
I'm going to run in there with my limp arms dangling behind me, flapping.
And I'm aware that yes, they did climb trees by channeling chakra into their feet. He did just shoot lightning out of his hands. And I'm aware that yes, this is where I'm drawing the line, but that's because this also doesn't even look cool. It's just dumb. It looks dumb.
He gets him, Ben.
It's not intimidating.
He stabs people with a knife in his teeth, and he kills a bunch of people, and then he kills that billionaire mobster, Gato.
So like, really, we didn't even need to be here.
Yeah, we needed to be here so that he would double cross him earlier.
Okay, so the bad guys just kind of killed themselves.
It did turn out that way, yeah.
Oh, is Sasuke still dead?
So it turns out Sasuke did not die. Haku
Drama
didn't
queen.
have it in him to kill, so he just hit him in certain points of his body to make it look like he was dead.
So when Sasuke wakes up, is Naruto like kind of melodramatic what you did there?
No, Sasuke is like, wait, Naruto won when I couldn't? What the fuck? I'm going to brood about this for
Yeah, 'cause
fucking ever.
I'm the superior orphan.
It's true.
Yeah.
He is the superior orphan. So, so Naruto has inspired the townsfolk to rise up at this convenient time after all the ninja who could have stopped them are dead. And as a result, they call this the Great Naruto Bridge, and I guess the mob is disbanded forever. What a happy ending.
Neat.
Now we go to the tuning exams, Ben, your favorite.
I have to imagine having a bridge named after you is also not great for like the ninja thing.
Hey,
Like you don't want your fame to sort of precede you wherever you go.
yeah, you do, because then they won't fuck with you. They're like, that's a guy who has a bridge named after him, and he's president.
You're gonna get a lot more stuff named after you when you're president.
So yeah, their teamwork is mid now because Sasuke is jealous of Naruto passing him. And we have the
Vegeta.
tuning exams coming up, which is a rank above Genin. This is where the cast kind of balloons up because we're introduced to 2 other teams of 3 Genin each. Shikamaru, Choji, and Ino, which is Team Mediocre. And Kiba, I messed up his name on the original take, and now I'm going back and editing it so that someone doesn't yell at me for getting one of these, 20 characters' names wrong. Hinata and Shino, Team Weird. Then you got the Sand siblings, Gaara, Kankuro, I don't know. Again, I messed up his name the first time around, so whatever. Samari. Then you got the older, Genin, which are Lee and Neji and Ten, who is just the girl of her team, just like Ino is just the girl of her team. And then you've got
Neji's another. What does that mean? That's also like a spirally.
Yeah, he does a spiral attack. That's his
Yeah.
thing. He spins a lot. And then there's also the sound Genin, Dosu and Zaku and girl. Rin? I don't know. She's girl. She's the weakest member of her team as well. So there's a lot of, this is where I bet a lot of people either get on or get off like you did, because the cast has expanded.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, dude, I know people in the anime community who just start with Shippuden. They don't bother with any of this.
I don't blame you. Yeah. You can get by without any of this because the main villains of Shippuden and the rest of the series only show up for 3 chapters in this.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is where you learn pretty quickly that if you are the girl of your team, other than maybe Tamari, you suck. You suck, and I'm sorry. You are not impressive, you don't have much to do, and you will probably lose.
I do think there is something to be said for a lot of these mangaka maybe not knowing how to write women because they don't know women.
That's their special trait. They are a woman. So you don't need to win battles or whatever. You just are. Oh, and there's also Guy and Asuna and Kurenai. There's a lot of people, Ben.
Many. I remember some of these.
So many people. Oh, sorry, it was Kiba. Akamaru is the fucking dog that he has. I wrote that down because Choji is fantasizing about eating that dog. So
because he's fat. I remember that.
Because he's fat, Ben. But he says he's pleasantly plump, which that was a weird translation, wasn't it?
I don't know what he said in Japanese.
So yeah,
Japanese don't have a lot of kind words for large folk.
So Naruto immediately makes everyone hate him, as he does, by proclaiming he's going to beat all their asses.
Tatabayo.
Kabuto is also there. He's gonna show up a lot, but every time I saw his name early on, I thought of the Pokemon.
What's his name?
Kabuto.
Oh, like the beetle.
Pokemon is. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Kabuto it's a kind of beetle, right?
I don't know. It isn't Pokemon Land.
I think it's like one of those horned beetles.
They also mentioned so there are 3 people from the Sound Village, part of a new small nation. And my question is how? How do you form a new small nation? Don't you like the land existed before, right? Like so you broke away. Like how? I don't
We
know.
bought a compound in the Oklahoma wilderness, and we've just been kind of working on our techniques. Don't think about it too much. Don't look into it. You don't know us. We don't look familiar. And like everyone who buys a compound out in Oklahoma, we're pretty normal. We're just like you. Not planning any insurrections. No weird religious overtones here. We do not worship a giant snake. That's a rumor. Yeah, we're just, we put our pants on one leg at a time, just like everybody else here.
And that guy bandages all of his face except for one eye. That's a fashion statement. Don't worry about it.
Everyone is a fashion statement. That's one thing I do kind of like about Naruto is like Kishimoto has interesting character designs.
Yeah. Dosu is great character design and really interesting, and I'm sure he'll continue to be that way, and definitely nothing bad happens to him prematurely.
Definitely more character designs than character ideas. Like more character designs than character arcs for sure.
Yeah, that's fair. The first test in the exam is finding the exam. Because the proctors of the
Story
test,
of the SATs all over again. Jesus Christ.
They have cast a magic spell, you see, Ben. So everyone thinks they are one floor above where they actually are.
It's a magic jutsu, and I'll thank you not to translate it because that way I can feel special when I say it.
Jutsu. God damn.
That was the whole thing, right?
Yep.
Do you remember that when they translated it for the dub? I remember when they said Kage Bunshin no Jutsu was going to be translated to Shadow Clone Skill, and people were furious because it didn't sound like an exotic spell now, even though it wasn't intended to sound like an exotic spell.
It needs to be more Japanese, even though he's blonde hair and blue eyed. So they found the test. And the first test is you got to learn how to cheat without getting caught.
Done.
Just like in real life.
Yeah, I was going to say that's exactly. Yeah. That is a valuable skill.
They've secretly seeded this test with a bunch of upperclassmen who know all the answers so that you can try to cheat off of them. But if you are caught cheating 10 times in a row, you and also the other members of your team are thrown out.
10 times in a row. I didn't get caught once.
Naruto's
come on.
Naruto's an idiot and doesn't figure this out at all. And he's like, well, I'm not going to cheat. Even though I don't know any of these answers, I'm banking it all on question 10, which won't be revealed until 10 minutes left on the timer. And he's sitting next to Hinata. And she's like, oh, hey, Naruto. And he's like, who are you? Do we know each other? All right, anyway. So everyone finds creative ways to cheat, and it turns out the final question, if you accept the question, if you decide to bow out, you can leave now. Otherwise, if you accept the question and fail to answer it, you'll never be able to test again. And Naruto gives an impassioned speech loudly to the entire class because, that's what he does. He's wearing an orange fucking jacket, guys. I don't know what to tell you. And it turns out the final question is just accepting the question, Ben.
Putting it all on the line.
Yeah. You got to put it all on the line. If you can't do that, you're not cut out to be an upperclassman, Ben.
You know, I was thinking to myself, if this doesn't work out, I'll just go be one of those rogue ninjas. But also, yeah, I did put it all on the line. I was ready to like end my life right here. I had no other plans. Yep.
This was the hill you were dying on, god damn it. And before I die, I am going to exposit my tragic backstory. And you're going to listen as I bleed out.
And then the wealthy elite of this nation put a giant fox in me. And that fucked up my chakra for life, kinda. Yeah, well, he doesn't know that yet. We're still in the early part of the arc, Shy. He doesn't know that was his dad yet. Shy like just woke up in the middle of this.
Yeah, the story of the exam is that nobody cares about Naruto and everyone cares about Sasuke. And actually, I forgot to mention, Lee beats the fuck out of Sasuke in a little pre-match warm-up.
I don't know why we try so hard for the rest of the series to save Sasuke. I don't like him.
I also do not like him. I think that we definitely need to take his ass out, but like, we don't have to save him.
Like, I wouldn't drive down to the street to pick up Sasuke's prescription, let alone go on a rescue mission across the continent trying to find this dude who doesn't want to be found, who hates me, who doesn't want my help at any turn, but I'm not going to save him just because we're bros.
We're bros!
Sasuke sucks, right? Like,
he does suck. I never got that either.
I know there's like a redemption arc or something, and I can't even imagine what it is. Because every
I did watch their final fight on YouTube years ago without filler, because that's the only way to watch it, because then it's like 12 minutes instead of, I'm guessing, 2 hours. And I'm like, okay, final fight, he beats Sasuke. I assume that's the end of the series.
I don't think it is.
They beat the big bad. They had this final fight, and then that's it. We'll go home. There's probably an epilogue, but
Sasuke has one arm and is married to Sakura and Boruto.
Why is he married to Sakura? That's what I didn't understand too. She's like, "I love you." And it's like, you guys have never said a nice word to each other.
I like I said, like, Kishimoto is really good at character design and like hand maneuvers. Love his art. Love his art. Needed a writer.
Yeah. Anyway, I guess so that's the first test done. Now we're gonna go into the Forest of Death. Luckily,
you're not supposed to be filming in there anymore.
Yeah. This was before he did that, but very, very similar design between Naruto and Logan Paul. All right, so Forest of Death. Luckily, we have an even number of teams. This just always works out real well. So there's an Earth Scroll and a Heaven Scroll. Each team will secretly get one of the two scrolls, and they must capture the other scroll from another team. And you can kill each other if you want, because fuck it. And you got 3 days. Okay, bye. But little did they know, Ben, that treachery were afoot. For one of the members has been killed and replaced by Orochimaru, a snake man who summons snakes.
He's going to kill the kids we were kind of okay with dying.
He was going after Sasuke.
Oh, I don't care.
And he's like, I'm going to kill him. And then Sasuke shows some promise. And he's like, actually, maybe I won't kill him.
I thought he wanted to like crawl into him.
He does want to do that eventually. So he bites Sasuke and puts a curse seal on him. He's like, all right. And then he tries to kill Naruto. And then he ends up sealing Naruto's fox chakra inside of him. And then doesn't kill him for some reason. And so he's like, all right. And I don't even have to beat up Sakura, because You're just
Who?
the girl. Bye.
Aren't there supposed to be 3 of you?
So then he has his Genin, because it turns out Orochimaru is the daimyo, the president. He's the president of the Land of Sound. He's the president for life of the Land of Sound, and his
The
sound
Otokage?
Genin. Yes, his sound Genin are gonna go attack Sasuke. They think their mission is to kill Sasuke, but really it's just to activate this cursed seal. Sasuke's got a 1 in 10 chance of becoming even more powerful with that cursed seal.
And then what's the 9? What happens 9 out of 10
Death.
times?
Death.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Agonizing death.
I'm really.
Are you on the edge of your seat?
Yeah,
Sasuke dies. That's it. He's gone.
Oh, thank God! Now we can move on.
Nope. Sorry. So Sakura's like, okay, you know what? I've got to defend Naruto and Sasuke. Normally they're doing all the fighting. Normally they're doing all the training. Normally they've got all the special techniques. But I also have a knife. So I've got this. And then the sound ninja come in and they're like, all right, let's fuck her up. Kick her ass. But little do they know, Rock Lee is nearby, who I quote, has a Mo Howard haircut. So Mo Howard is official canon in the Naruto universe, Ben.
You must realize they're making fun of Bruce Lee.
Well, Rock Lee is here, Ben. I don't know what to tell you. Rock Lee.
You did not get until just now that was a Bruce Lee thing?
No, I did. Or Hitmonlee, one of the two.
Or
Ben.
Hitmonlee. Yes, it could be a reference to the Pokemon Hitmonlee. Yeah.
He's got a Mo Howard haircut, though.
Yes. It's efficient.
So he dives in because he is in love with Sakura, despite only saying maybe a dozen words to her. And he's like, I will defend you with my
Sasuke,
life.
Despite only saying a dozen words to him.
Goddamn right. That's how love works.
And Hinata's in love with Naruto, despite never talking to him.
Yeah, that's how it works. You know what? I will cut them some slack. They're like 12, 13, 14. That is how love works at that age.
Yeah.
I'm madly in love with you. Who are you?
But I'm going to tell you what, if I was training to be a child soldier and I was in life and death scenarios, I think I'd grow up a little quicker.
Yeah, I think so too. They've had too much peace. That's the problem, Ben. Too much peace. Needs more war. Needs to really toughen them up. Though. Yeah, but not the right kind of abuse.
I don't know. Our teacher was reading porn earlier.
I need to hit you to generate your fight or flight, and I need you to pick fight every time. So let's make that happen.
I got
so Rock
news,
Lee.
I got a pocket full of alprazolam, and I'm trying to stay chill.
So Rock Lee fights them 3-on-1. But then he learns that he is not the main character and he can't overcome that hurdle through hard work alone. He attempts to ram his body and also Dosu's body into the ground. But Dosu has allies who soften the ground for him. And so the attack is negligible and Rock Lee has thoroughly trashed his body because he also... he did a thing. He opened up the gateways.
I opened up the gates and and then he's crippled and whatever.
Yeah, so he fucks himself up and they kick his ass and they're like, all right, now let's go kick Sakura's ass. And Sakura dramatically cuts her hair, Ben.
Oh my
when
God.
She gets the shorter hair. She dramatically cuts her hair and she tries her best and her hardest to save Naruto and Sasuke, and then
just tell me which man saved her this time.
Choji and Shikamaru and
Thank
Ino. And then also Neji shows up and he's like, "All right, I'm here to save. I'm here to save Rock Lee, my. I don't want to say friend. I guess I'll say comrade. And he says bucolic non-entities." That was a insult. That was a new one on me. That was a choice.
And then was everybody like, "You fucking nerd"?
No, because then someone said something about Rock Lee's Mo Howard hairdo, and I was like, "What the fuck is this? Who did this?" So, and Choji is mad for being called fat at this point. And so Neji's like, "I'm about to get down there and fuck you all up." Oh, guess I don't need to, because Sasuke's back, and he's covered in curse mark. And he's like, "Who did this to you, Sakura? Where are the other drugs?" and Zaku's like, "Yeah, we kicked her ass. We beat the shit out of this little girl. We fucked her up." And Doshi's like, "Dude, shut the fuck up." What? Why? Sasuke goes over there, grabs this guy's arm, and like snaps it like a twig. "Swear to me!"
I guess Batman was kind of a ninja.
You're right. He was a ninja.
And he was an orphan.
I wish Sasuke were more like Batman. I think that would have made the character a lot more tolerable.
If he were a different character, it would be better.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. So this is when Dosu is like, "I think we've been double-crossed. I think Orochimaru sent us in here to get killed by Sasuke. Let's retreat. Bye now." And so the next day, everyone goes their separate ways, and they're like, we still need that scroll, so let's have Kabuto show up and get into a filler fight with illusionists that I didn't remember happened until I reread this. All right, so we got our scrolls after beating those guys, and then now the final test. There's 21 of you guys, so that's good. Yeah, over there. I'm bowing out. Okay, bye. Oh, good. Now we have even numbers for a tournament, because that's what we're doing. Thanks for leaving, Kabuto. Real convenient that we always have an even number of shit. So I'm not going to go through every fight, because holy shit.
I was going to say, this is...
Holy shit.
I think I made it a little
Who would
further.
want to hear that?
I think I made it a little further than this. I think I made it to like where Naruto's learning how to... He takes inspiration from a cat to try to learn how to...
You made it through the entire Chunin arc then.
Okay, then yeah, I got that far. I made it to the Rasengan. Yeah.
Yes. When it stops being about hand signs and starts being about the Kamehamehas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They still do hand signs.
Some of them. But Naruto doesn't. He just he creates clones and then he hits you with the Kamehameha.
I mean, if it works.
So I will now do a brief overview, but skip right through most of this shit. Sasuke beats some dude. Naruto farts directly in Kiba's face, and since he had his feral animal mode activated, it was extra potent, and he goes unconscious.
That is literally what Krillin does in one of the tournament arcs in Dragon Ball. Continue.
Hell yeah. Shino is a bug guy, and he beats Zaku. Neji kicks the dog shit out of Hinata. Sakura and Ino kind of become friends, and they fight to a draw.
Her name's Inoue, right?
Ino.
How's it spelled?
I-N-O.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I remember that from the dub, so if it's wrong, you take it up with the dub.
I've done it in the past.
So Rock Lee fights Gaara, who is a demon guy who kills people by manipulating sand. So he tries to fight him, and he fails, and he removes a bunch of weights, and he opens up those gates, and he's like, "Let me tell you about my tragic backstory."
Jesus,
again? So he was
like,
I am the
Garbage.
greatest ninja ever.
Kicks
Only
and punches.
taiju.
His eyebrows give him super strength.
Me too. Oh, see, I went in a different direction.
You became a computer programmer.
Yeah. It pays a lot better, and I wasn't hospitalized. I mean, I was, but, I had insurance.
Yeah, that's true. Rock Lee doesn't have insurance, and I'm not even sure if he has parents. I've never seen or heard about them.
He has an adult male role model.
Yeah, his sensei, who he has modeled his entire look after. Yeah.
Just imagining the guy I took Taekwondo with. Modeled my entire look after him. You've never seen him, but it's funny.
No.
Trust me, it's funny.
So Rock Lee learns he is not the main character and he can't overcome that hurdle through hard work alone. You see, he tries to spin really fast and throw himself at the ground with Gaara, but Gaara dissolves a giant gourd of sand and softens the ground.
Didn't we just do this?
And so, as a result, Rock Lee is crippled. Rock Lee this time opened like 5 of the gates instead of 1 of the gate. And so his entire body is extra strength crippled.
Have you ever seen that video? If you haven't, I'm sending it to you after this. Of this guy who's like going to do an elbow drop on a microwave. And he fully commits to it.
Oh my God.
And,
does it shatter the microwave and fall through?
He dents the shit out of the microwave, and then he's just, his arm is shattered, and he's lying on the ground just like shaking.
Oh my God.
Anyway, that's how I imagine Rock Lee in this movie.
Yeah, basically. And yes, this is exactly what Rock Lee did earlier. And his attack was countered in almost the exact same way. Now they're like, all right, that's the end of the tuning exam. You all get a month to train until the final part of the tuning exam.
That's right. I wondered why there was a break. I wondered why there was a break. And I wondered why it was another tournament.
I don't know.
Yeah, because then Orochimaru shows up at the next tournament.
Yeah, so Orochimaru's already here, and he is disguised as a Jonin from Konoha that looks exactly like Orochimaru. And no one's like, hey, who's this new guy? And wait a minute. Wait, hold on. He looks an awful lot like Orochimaru, who we know is on the loose. Everyone else is seeing this, right? Is this another one of those things like we all see each other as Japanese, even though Naruto has blonde hair and blue eyes? Like we're just gonna give Orochimaru a pass over here? What?
You see, ninjas are masters of disguise. It's like Sailor Moon. When he puts on the headband, he's a different guy.
I think his skin actually looks like a more natural skin tone, and then when he gets rid of his disguise, he's like gray. And that's like all he did. He's still got like the snake-looking eyes.
Yeah. Well, we all, like I said, it's the Sailor Moon effect. She puts that tiara on, and who is this woman?
So, yeah, it turns out Kabuto is a spy for Orochimaru. and maybe there's some distrust. This doesn't go anywhere. Orochimaru is like, you can betray me. You can go kill Sasuke right now, and that will stop my plans. And he does try to kill Sasuke, but he fails because Kakashi is there. And the end. Like, there's something that's supposed to be there, but Kabuto is nothing but loyal, right? As far as I could tell.
I'll tell you, it is written week to week. And
yeah, that makes sense.
There are often a lot of like dead plot threads.
He never had a chance to figure out where that was going, so he's just like, well, I guess I don't need that.
of Naruto, I'm a fan of Dragon Ball. And we're still wondering what happened to Launch. She was a main. He just
forgot about her,
and he
forgot about her.
Just forgot.
And the Android and Cell sagas are famously, he just changed that shit twice.
Yep.
So Naruto is learning how to control his chakra, this time by walking on water. Who does he think he is, Ben? Jesus Christ! So he pays for his sins by constantly falling into hot water. Because it's like a hot springs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's when he sees Jiraiya. watching women get undressed in a bathhouse. He's like, God damn, I need to do more research because Chad Dingleton keeps getting one up on me.
It's true.
I hear his next book is about Santa Claus. What the
Is
fuck?
it?
How do I compete with that?
Is it? Is this an exclusive?
So Naruto is like, hey, you beat the shit out of my training guy that Kakashi stuck me with because he wanted to go hang out with Sasuke. So you're going to train me now. And Jiraiya isn't like, oh yeah, I'm your godfather. That's like, obviously I'm going to train you. Instead, he's like, man, fuck you. Stupid ass kid, piece of shit, fuck you. But Naruto persists at this perverted old man and even shows him his shape-shifting nudity. Which, I gotta wonder, how many people just shape-shift into someone else entirely and just live like that forever?
I think that's like Sinaida is.
Yeah, because she's really old, but
Yeah.
she makes herself look a lot younger. And she also has gigantic tits, Ben. Huge, as big as your head.
I noticed. Yeah.
God
It's
damn
not
it.
really my thing, but yeah.
I don't know whose thing it is. There's a point where it's too much. It's too much.
So there is a name for female ninjas, and I forget what.
Kunoichi?
Kunoichi, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can imagine in real life what they were trained to do, which is seduce dudes and get blackmail.
Is
or
that
kill
why
them
all
or-
of the Kunoichi fucking suck in Naruto? With
No.
like 2 exceptions?
I don't think that's why.
No.
But I don't think it was an abundance of historical accuracy that was just
Yeah.
constraining him there. But
That's
like,
fair.
it's also like, I don't know, not that interested in like, ninjas are like thieves and assassins and
No.
blackmailers.
He's wearing orange, Ben. He's wearing fucking orange. So,
like they live in these secretive villages because they're not welcome in polite society because they're a necessary evil, but like most people look down on them.
So Jiraiya is like, all right, Naruto, instead of learning to control your chakra, fuck you. Don't do that. Learning to control your chakra when you've got so much, you don't need to learn how to control and be efficient with your shit. Just be as reckless as possible.
Oh, this
Here,
guy's ready to found an AI startup. When you could just build a data center the size of a small county, fuck it. Use as much computing power as you want. Boil the oceans trying to cool your data center. Build a nuclear reactor for the sole purpose of doing that.
Yeah,
the first space shuttle had like 50 megs of RAM.
Yeah, I saw a thing that's like, wow, look at all this. Artificial intelligence requires an entire nuclear reactor's output to work. Meanwhile, normal human intelligence requires like some cocaine in a Twix bar, hypothetically speaking.
Yeah. No, that's I love where his thoughts at. This guy's ready for the future. We are all gonna die. Like this is it's not good. We're not gonna last very long.
We're like, oh, maybe the effects of climate change can be mitigated. Nah, build another AI center.
Well, I guess technically, if you're powering them with nuclear facilities, it's not the worst. But
you could build a nuclear facility. You don't want to just do that. I'm telling you, if I were a multi-billionaire like these guys, I'd just build a city, and then I would profit from all the energy of that city.
I guess my thing is, do I trust Sam Altman?
No, because I keep thinking he's Sam Bankman-Fried.
Oh, the guy with the curly hair who stole all the money.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they're
I think they might meet a similar fate. So
no Sam Altman's like a lizard person. I think he's also gay, if that matters.
well, he might meet the same fate, Ben. If you steal money from someone or a lot of people, whatever. You steal money from a rich person, whoo, boy. They will come after you for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jiraiya is ready to start that AI center, and we're going to be as reckless as possible. Naruto, here's your training. You're going to expend literally all of your energy. That way you can start trying to tap into that demon fox energy. And then you're going to summon toads. Because that's what I do. You're a toad summoner now. Also on your Godfather. Sorry, my bad. The
weird thing is somehow he made summoning toads look cooler than summoning wolves.
Who was summoning wolves?
Like Kakashi theoretically could. Like, why does he have a dog contract?
They're dogs, not wolves.
I'm painfully aware.
Because dogs are domesticated, Ben.
I'm painfully aware that they're dogs and not wolves because they suck. Though I guess it's better than a slug.
Yeah. So, we learned that the sound and the sand have a secret plan to destroy Konoha and start a war. And I'm wondering how you do that when your daimyo is like allied with the Land of Fire, which houses Konoha. I don't get the politics of this world. I don't think he gets the politics of the world. It's not important. So also Orochimaru has already murdered the Kazekage, the leader of the sand. I want to say sand people, but
they'll be back and in greater numbers. So what is it? The Kazekage?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's already killed that guy who they're allied with him, but he decided to go the extra mile and murder their leader and impersonate him. Why? They're just going to find out and be mad at you later.
I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't have gone to war otherwise.
So their plan is during the Chunin exam finale, Gaara is going to transform into his demon form and fuck everyone up, and then we're going to do some stuff and kill some people. And Orochimaru is going to fight the Hokage, who is his old master, and
that probably won't go bad for him.
We're all done. Like, great. He didn't really seem to have objectives like, I need to attack these points. These are the key infrastructure. He's just like, it's rampage. Fuck yeah. But as we learn, the counter operation is just as bad. They're like, Lord Hokage, should we cancel the Chunin exam? He's like, no. Because Orochimaru said that like he would destroy us if we did that. So let's just play along.
Yeah, some kids are going to die either way. Let's just see where this goes.
Yeah. Fuck it. Then the days before, so Lee, sad boy, his body doesn't work so much. He overexerts himself and collapses. And then Gaara tries to kill him in the hospital. Oh yeah, he's also killed Dosu. Remember that guy? He's dead now. Sorry, cool design, cool look. He's dead now. That way we only have 8 people for this tournament.
I keep thinking of dosa,
No.
which is like an Indian food.
Wrong. Anyway, Gaara is there to kill Lee. Shikamaru can paralyze you with his shadow. And so he paralyzes Gaara, and then they're like, why are you trying to kill Lee? He's like, that's how I feel alive. It's fucking awesome. Have you tried murder? Here, let me tell you my tragic backstory.
Ay, Dios mío.
So I was implanted with a demon at birth. My dad was my
caretaker.
my mom died when I was
Love
born.
and passion.
And
One
one
day
day
he
killed his ass.
What's the matter? You got some sand in your vagina?
Oh, Gaara, you're so I just want you to know that I never loved you. You fucking suck. Okay, I'm gonna die now. And that is why I am your dark reflection, but I don't know that right now because you could have been me if you just had one bad day. And so he leaves. Guy shows up and is like, I'm an adult and I will beat a child's ass to protect my buddy Lee. So fuck off. So now we have the tournament, Ben.
So I almost forgot. Before this second round of the tournament starts, a month later, Hinata shows up and is like, I'll be rooting for you, Naruto. And he's like, who are you? Oh, yeah. Well, I used to think you were a weirdo who didn't talk or anything. But now I realize that you think I'm cool, so that must mean you're cool. It's literally all it takes. Anyway, I'm off to go beat the shit out of your cousin.
Naruto and Neji fight. Naruto's like, you have all this shit about, like, you're a natural genius or whatever, and I'm a big old fuck up. Well, guess what? I am a fuck up, and I'm gonna keep fighting. And Neji's like, and you're also fighting for Hinata's honor, right? And he's like, who? So they fight. And Neji turns off all of Naruto's chakra points. But this just makes him stronger, Ben, because he's got that demon fox in him. But before that manifests, Naruto's like, why are you such an asshole? And Neji is like, well, hold on. Let me tell you my tragic backstory. You see, I was born into
my dad.
He was born
like
twin
3
brother
minutes
of
before.
Hinata's
He
dad.
was main
but
family.
because
I was
we
Brain's
all get
family.
swastikas tattooed on our head.
Hinata's
that
dad
will
has
say,
just
like,
like,
hey,
we're
we're gonna
gonna
have
have
war.
war.
Die. Unless
so
I
they
get
made
my
body.
dad die in his place. And that is why I am a chode. Everything is determined by fate. Everything is determined at birth, who you are and what you will be. And Naruto is like, okay, well, if that's true, why did you beat the shit out of Hinata? Because shouldn't your fate have been to be like her whipping boy? You're trying to break your own fate, and I'm gonna prove that your fate is wrong and that your thoughts on abilities determined at birth are wrong by using this ability I got at birth of a demon fox, and I'm gonna kick your ass now. And he does that.
No. Is it done yet?
No.
I'm actually ready to quit at the exact same point I quit, I think. Yeah. I think I'd like to stop reading it now.
So there's a few other fights, and Sasuke, he arrives late, and he fights Gaara this time, Ben, and he is really fast now.
How is Gaara still allowed to be here?
Because he's mentally unstable, Ben.
That doesn't answer my question.
No one wants to tell him he has to go. He's like the Steiners in WCW. You can't tell them that they're losing or they'll beat your ass, so they're just going to keep winning. There's a reference to Death of WCW for you, Ben.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense in this context.
So, Sasuke fights Gaara, and then Gaara tries to transform into his demon form, but Sasuke knows how to use the Chidori, Ben, which is lightning in his hand, and he stabs him. Pow! And interrupts the process. And then also the attack starts, and so everyone gets hit with illusion magic, Ben. Genjutsu. And let's see here. Orochimaru then fights the Hokage for a real long time.
Yeah, and he gets his arms paralyzed. I remember this.
He brings back 2 dead Hokage. And then the current Hokage brings some sort of like monkey sword band thing. I was kind of glazed over on this part. But yes, the Hokage is like, I am going to rip the souls of the past Hokage and send them to hell. And then I'm going to try and get Orochimaru. Oh, I'm too weak and also old. So I'll just take the souls of his arms? Just his arm souls?
Like, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what they're called. I'm taking his army jigs.
So the Hokage dies, but he manages to take Orochimaru's arm soul.
Yeah, and I know they're like, now he won't be able to do jutsus or feed himself. I always love that in anime. Like JoJo's the classic of like,
Yeah.
I've shot you through the throat. Now you can't use Hamen or live.
Or
Yeah. There's a lot of things you can't do besides ninjutsu, man.
a guy, I don't even remember who, is like, oh, Sasuke, here are your orders. Go beat Gaara or whatever. Okay, bye. And so Sakura, for some reason, Naruto, and Shikamaru, they're going to follow Sasuke. And Shikamaru ends up becoming a diversion. And then also Shino shows up. And I only mention that because this is the only time he's ever relevant as far as I know, Ben. This is his one moment. Ben just gets up and leaves.
No, sorry, I just had to stand up. My ass hurt. Like,
This is when we learned that the Black Ops team, the Anbu, they are all Worf from TNG. They're only there to get killed and for people to go, oh my god, they killed the Anbu Black Ops team. How did they do that? These must be real big deals if they could kill those guys. So Shino defeats the puppet guy, and then Sasuke fights Gaara, but Gaara transforms into the demon, and he can't do it. So
I'll be
Naruto
right back.
shows
I don't know if
up.
you need me for this.
Okay, that's fine.
No,
He
wait,
summons a battle toad, and he wins the day, Ben, because he's gonna put his life on the line for his comrades, and he summons a gigantic fucking toad, and the day is saved.
Okay, are we good?
Do you want me to finish the rest, Ben? I've got this.
Dude, it's been almost 2 hours.
I know.
I didn't know the last part of Nate's Nightmare November was an endurance test. We can do a part 2 if you want.
You want to do a part 2? We can push
yeah.
that. That's fine. Yeah, let's. So that'll actually buy us time in January. We could end the year with the Wobbies, and then we could just do a bonus episode at the beginning of January.
Okay.
All right. Nate's Nightmare November spills over in December, buddy. We got 2 more arcs.
I was gonna say I'm weak, so yeah, I gotta end it here. I gotta tap.
And for a bonus episode, I will talk about Shippuden.
Oh, good. I was worried about that.
All right. I will do the shout outs and post.
Good. Bye.
Finally, we have shoutouts for our Yacht Tier Plan members who made Nate's Nightmare November extra this year. Whether they wanted to or not. We've got, in no particular order, Jamie, the Gravy Man from ifyouwantthegravy.wordpress.com. Is Naruto a gravy? I don't know. Isekai Sensei-sama, from that time I got reincarnated in the same world as an anime podcast. Is Naruto an isekai? I don't think so, but, you do you. Shy with a Y. On TikTok. Is Naruto on TikTok? Probably. John Bierce, a real author. Writer of The Mage Errant, The City That Would Eat the World, not the world that would eat the city. It's the city that would eat the world, The Mage Errant, and my personal favorite, The Rack. Did John Bierce watch Naruto? Maybe. Maybe. And finally, we've got Jacob Lansky doing whatever the fuck he wants, motherfucker. Does he want to read Naruto? I don't know. It's whatever he wants. Alright, I'll see you next week, where Nate's Nightmare November transforms into Nate's Nightmare December. Okay, bye.